Hey guys, me Misha. Everything I say is not financial advice, my personal opinion. Irene goes lower. Let's see our day. Um from the beginning of my list. Um, Looks like we're continuing to correct. And Dow Jones. So looks SPY. IWM goes lower. Goes lower. Q's. KHC would have made me, would have first break me even now it's like beyond 2R, but I'm stuck in this put. But I'm stuck in this put. I'm sorry. Dividends. Ooh. It's an interesting volume for sure. Yeah, that was an entry right here. Now it goes lower. It's a good entry on our needed a test, but probably was doable without it. You know, with this volume, and there was weakness here. Tune, tune, tune. And then boom. And then 5 minutes. The volume haven't here. So like last minutes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, at the end of the hour, we knew we are below this volume. That was just an enter there. If it tests, I'd do it. Or for that purpose, just comes back to the entry level here. Until it goes lower. Mm. Yeah, looks like an exhaustion. Look, small spreads, but look at the volume. The beginning, the middle, the end. Would you buy into this setup? You guys just start rereading, re-listening to Wyckoff 2.0 by Via Hermosa Chavez, and it lands way better than like a few years ago. So I'll be updating my terminology. Break and shake event, and all the rest. Sign of strength, sign of weakness. Mm, I don't know why though they call him weak off. The reader calls him weak off there. It's got to be Wyckoff, unless I'm missing on something. It's Wyckoff, Richard Wyckoff, the founding father of Richard Wyckoff methodology. The modification of which, the descendant of which I'm using in Roman strategy. It's like Wyckoff strategy, Wyckoff strategy, then volume spread analysis, and then the Roman strategy that I use. And I know there's a Richard Wyckoff school in Northern California in San Francisco. I attended one of their webinars, open classes. It was interesting to see where they went with all that. I think it's preserved in more like pristine, original way. Than what I do. Mine is more like adapted for like quick precision trades, where there is more like focus on fundamental understanding, like a bigger structure longer moves and all of that. The one that I use is very practical in the sense of like define your entry, take 1 to 2 risk to reward, unless it's like super special place on superior time frame. Get out quick. Make it 2R, get out of the trade. That kind of vibe. Whereas white Coffeeans, they still like use this. But the point and figure charts to understand how much of the price movement can be expected, cause and effect, effort and result. The same thing that I do, just in a more. This was an entry. Look at this. Or was it? Yeah, it was. Would need a test. Didn't happen. On volume spring, which pretty much disqualifies the whole thing here. Yeah, look at the volume. I wouldn't be able to do anything here. That's balance, and I think it started earlier actually. It started from here. That is a spring. Yeah. Interesting. So this formation obviously does not work. The spring and test situation. Hmm. Volume doesn't check out on this guy. On this guy. Even though there's a beautiful test, spring quiz test that's happening right now. It's a little too wide on our graph. So upthrust and springs, those are shake events. Price either breaks the level or shakes the level. And this is like, yeah, that would need a test, and we're having tests right now. It's a 2 bar upthrust. Yeah, it's happening right now. We're in test as it's in 0.5. So it's great. I have no idea what that like thin blue line up there is about. Mm. It's in the balance. Volume here is not the best. It's also a part of this T1, but we don't know whether it's gonna push the price. But the good thing is it's already tried to push the price and we don't see the volume. Hold on. Spam, spam. Um, and then the weekend. Oh, actually, it's not volumed. Yeah, so it's a strong approach. It's a strong approach. This is not bad regardless. Mm. But it went low, so here I should start already looking at it like this, and it's a break. Yeah. think it's a break now. Dun, dun. Everything was good until it broke this level. It's a break. It's a break. Look, it's gonna break. Just counter trend. $25. Why do I want to go counter trend? Anyone knows? Hmm. 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 Yeah, we're neutral zone now. Neutral zone of the first type within the range, inside the range. It's beautiful 0.5. It's beautiful exhaustion. Oh, look at this. No, it wasn't. Yeah, it was just So yeah, point is the volume is all here. It's in one candle, one bar. It's just here. Mm. It's gonna break in 16 days. This, of course, asks for a correction. We reached beyond. No, we are not beyond our rotation point yet. We have room to go. It's ambitious to say the very least. Let's talk about this trade. So it's counter trend. It's a long balance. It's expanding creek. It's weak approach. Weak approach. Because this is weak approach and this is strong interaction. Looks like it's gonna break in 16 days. Um, and it's a resistance zone. Dun, 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 dun. Um, it's a swing. Swing. It's an MU. It's a counter trend. Um, copy link. Okay. It's counter trend on monthly. It's a long impulse. It's a neutral zone 2. Yeah. And volume distribution, long volume distribution. It's all against us on monthly. And we have room, long volume distribution. And it's before turning point. We have room to go. Yeah. It's super, super, super against us on monthly, which is a context time frame for uh, for our trade. It's the time frame that influences heavily superior time frame of the trade. It's a counter trend trade. It's a long impulse. My NGs are terrible, I know. It's a resistance. It's a T1 level, unvolumed. It's unvolumed T1 level. It's a resistance zone. It's a volumed 2-bar up thrust minus. Because I have to skip it only within the hour range. Only. This is suicidal. I'll have to miss this guy. Sorry. I'm sorry. Abort the mission. Maybe something short, something from here, but definitely not outside of the hourly range. The context is too, yeah, unfavorable, I'd say. The heck was this? Boom. Done deal. It's a low liquidity stock. With a 200,000 share. So with 20 million volume, we just did this move. Anyhow, that made the setup, that made the 2R, and that's it. That was untested trade right here. And now it's gone. Gone and done. Yeah. 0.5 is done deal. This thing is gonna break. And it didn't hold. Right in the middle. Volume 2-bar spring needed a test. It's gonna break in 10 minutes. It's interesting what happened on Merrick. It's really interesting. Is it me or the market is starting getting nervous? This needs to be within the range for sure. That's also, we don't know what. Let's see, I don't know. Oh God, oh God. What happened here? A massacre. A massacre. Um, Counter trend. This looks like a correction now. So low. Yeah, and volume top thrust. I don't think it's good. Apple is there doing that. Been there, done that. You know, the fisherman that. Been there, caught that. um, um, that's more like an exhaustion now. Dun, 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 dun. Oops. I think it was, yeah. I protected the volume, shook the level, um, with volume, and then changed direction. Didn't really, it's not a change of direction, but ever since here, mm, it's not good, I think. And absolutely no volume, yeah. I don't think Apple is any good. This Apple is no good. Yeah, it's closing in a break, so forget this guy. It needs to find its new levels. Turn grab the air of the from the pan below. It's like two separate pans. Uh, that's something interesting. Yeah, something short and sweet only. Mhm. Baby, you if I whoa, yeah, what? That's an interesting move. That's an interesting move. What is this? What the heck is this? Yeah, I know. I don't need Russian stocks in my life right now. Sorry, I don't mind to discriminate, but just what it is. Okay, we've got a counter trend. Actually, not bad on the year. It's still counter trend. Break is not that great rapture. Here it barely broke the level, but very symbolically. Well, that's the word I'm looking for. Barely broke the level. And now we need levels. So it's a daily watch now. Mm. Yeah, it was a balance ever since here. Interesting move, you see? Merrick, BlackRock. What is this? This freaking pin, or what's the English word I'm looking for? Whatever the heck it was. In point 0.5. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. Yeah, this doesn't look like it's gonna hold. Let me take this one. Hello? Hello? Yeah, that's me. You have a daily, weekly, or monthly payment at all? No, I don't. Well, thank you anyway. Have a blessed day, and thank you so much for your time. You too. Enjoy your day. Bye bye. Oh, that wasn't a better spectrum of teleprompter. Teleprompter, telemarketing. um, good positive voice, good attitude. Didn't waste anyone's time. Hi and bye. It's not a really test because it didn't. It's on the verge. Didn't really go in there. We can't take it like this on daily. Yeah, no. That's a break. Um, it's a break. So we have like two types of interaction of price with the volume: break or shake, which I used to call manipulation. So we'll fix our terminology. Google is right there right now. Um, it's gonna break. It's overextended on monthly, which does not disqualify it for a quick trade on swing. And you see, turning point, exhaustion volume looks familiar because it does to me. So I think it pretty much disqualifies it for anything, man. You know, they don't charge us to watch it. You know what I mean? We don't have to pay to watch it. So, well, we do. I pay around 300 bucks for my trading view per year to watch the stocks, but they're not gonna charge me extra for watching Google today, is what I'm saying. Is what I'm saying. There is some volume, considering the entire context. I think it's like stay away. It's more like stay away type of deal. That would be all right. But here, if you go beyond, below these volumes, so maybe here still. Apple needs redrawing on hourly from transition extreme. Oy. That, of course, is overextended mm, on year beyond any measure. It's overextended. Counter trend on monthly. Daily looks like an exhaustion. I didn't take it because this volume was too big. Now it's on volume up thrust. Well, it's volumed, but it's not the biggest volume. So yeah, and here too. Oh gosh, it's just a massacre on hourly. Somewhat volume T1 on volume spring. Now on lower. No, none of this is good. None of this is good. It's a little too far. Well, that's interesting. It was the same deal. You see these volumes, they're very welcoming. But why our biggest volume comes on correction here. So only transition extreme, and I don't have much faith. These volumes are too big. Yeah, let's see our losers gainers. Ooh. Bye bye, Irene. It was nice to meet you. It is so nice to meet you, says the man behind the counter. And then I even argue. And instead I pour the milk. Yeah, none of this is good, I think, and it needs to close manipulation signal on daily, so oopsie. That's done. So it needs to come here. And it will be here soon. And will be super skeptical. I will be. Not sure about you guys. You're playing your own game. What's going on here? Balance, counter trend. No, thanks. It raises all the gains. Boom. Boom. Could I have traded without a test? Not sure. No, I wouldn't. Dun, 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 dun. This day looks rad a little bit. I don't know about you guys, but for me, let's see what we have in green. Not much. Tesla sneaked into my watch list, onto my watch list. TM. Oh, look at this guy. Ah, that makes sense actually on monthly. It wanted to come to this um yearly level. Now we'll have a transition extremum. But it didn't change the direction, so it won't. But it makes sense that it would want to go head this volume though. And then, yeah, it's there. And instead I pour the milk. It's like day levels. Let's look at it. Once again, they don't charge me additionally for watching stocks. On the top, they already charge me for annual subscription in real time market data. In real time market data. This is like way too close to monster level to do anything here. Oops. Dunk. Yeah, that's our day. Pfizer goes up. Look at Pfizer. Look at this guy. So that would have worked here. So deep. Who cared? That would have worked. Um, so that's my day for today. It's not terribly low, but that would need a test. And it didn't give us a test. Apple. Probably, yeah, after volume like this, come on. Let's be real. Yeah. I'm gonna go start my day. Skip my morning meditation today because it's just how late I woke up. Had a light night shoot yesterday. Was at home after midnight. And I'm like, my circadian cycle is super early now. Okay, so um, that constitutes my today, I guess. Booms. Oops. Yeah, no, it's too ambitious on hourly, considering where we are at on daily and monthly. So if it works out, no regrets. I know my game. I changed direction. I changed direction. This is weird. Tell me it's gonna go like this. Also, volumes are not good on this little guy. It's not the biggest volume, so uh, transition extremum is my savior. It is. It is the biggest volume. Well, one of the. And volume top thrust. And volume spring. think it's enough for me for today. Nice. Our political stack. Our political stack. Fjord. And this is a test level now. Okay, I'm gonna go. You guys trade responsibly on your own. Never listen to anyone. No one knows anything. Learn and grow in the communities of like minded people, such as myself.